In the bustling coastal town of Windermere, a ginger cat named Oliver roamed the docks. He was a portly little fellow with fur as bright as the sunlit horizon, and eyes the shade of deep amber. Oliver was known for his love of the sea breeze and the fresh scents it carried. Yet amidst the hustle of fishermen and merchants, Oliver faced a small sorrow that he couldn't shake. One chilly morning, just as the mist was lifting off the water, Oliver sat by the fish market, where the fishermen unloaded their daily catch. It was here that he met a peculiar friendship in the form of an old fisherman named Gus. Gus, with a weather-beaten face and hands calloused by years of toil, took a liking to the curious cat and often tossed him a fish or two. Today, however, was different. As Oliver pawed at a fresh mackerel gifted by Gus, the usual joy it brought him was muffled by an unexpected twinge of sadness. As he nibbled on the delicate flesh, tears began to well in his eyes. It was peculiar for Oliver to feel such despondence over something that always brought him solace. The fishermen nearby noticed the little cat's unusual sadness. "What's got you down, Oliver?" they chuckled, bemused by the sight of a crying cat. But there was a deeper reason to Oliver's tears than just the taste of the fish. Oliver wasn't just lamenting over the meal, he was mourning for Gus's absence. The old fisherman, who was like a beacon on foggy days, hadn't shown up that morning. The dock felt emptier, and the familiar routine seemed adrift without Gus's warm laughter and stories. Oliver missed their quiet companionship and the kindness that came with the wrinkled hand tossing him a fish. As Oliver licked his paws clean, a glimmer of hope shone in the distance, a figure approaching with a familiar gait. Gus, with a sprightly step despite his age, was returning from the town. He had simply been delayed, trapped by the talkative locals. Oliver's heart leapt at the sight, and in a swift motion, he trotted over, fish forgotten, to greet his friend. His tears turned to purrs, vibrating joyfully as Gus chuckled and scooped him up. The docks of Windermere felt whole once more with their reunion, proving that sometimes, a meal wasn't the only thing to lift a sorrowful heart, it was the return of a dear friend.